afternoon, fourth graders. Miss Cross here today for math with you. Now we're going to be working on the same learning target that we started yesterday. We're going to do our first number talk today, and you're going to have some independent practice working in your math book for the first time. So our learning target for today is I can read and write multi-digit whole numbers in expanded form, standard form, and word form. Okay, here we go. So yesterday I talked to you about what a number talk is, and I talked about that it is just a conversation about numbers where you will answer problems using the different operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And you're going to be encouraged to do this in a way that makes sense to you and that you can explain your answer. Now, you guys are going to figure out these problems in different ways, and that is okay because we want to hear the different strategies that you all use. So your teacher will present a problem, and it could be all different sorts of problems. We will give you time to silently figure out your answer, and we will use those hand signals that we practiced yesterday. Then you're going to share your answers, and your teacher will record a few of your answers on the board or under the ladybug, however they're doing it. And then you're going to share your thinking, and you'll be able to share that with your teacher and your classmates. And at the end, you will hopefully agree upon a correct answer. And we do remember that when we are figuring out correct answers, we do that without judging or criticizing anybody's answer that you might know is not correct. Okay, so here are our hand signals. Remember, your fist held to your chest shows your teacher that you're thinking. If you have an answer and a strategy that you can explain, you're going to pop your thumb up. If you have more than one strategy and answer, you're going to pop your thumb up and stick your pointer finger out. And then once your friends start sharing, you are going to wave your hand back and forth with your pinky and your thumb out if you agree with what that person is saying. Okay, so now we are going to try it. So there are 4 problems in this number talk, and your teacher can pause this video and use any of the problems that they would like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and display the first one now. So as you think about this problem, you're going to use those symbols, the I'm thinking symbol with your fist, the thumbs up if you have an answer and a strategy, the pointer finger and thumb out if you have more than one answer or strategy, and the agree once you start to agree with your classmates. Okay, so you can pause now and work through this number talk with your class. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed doing your number talk with your teacher. We are now going to walk back through what a mini lesson is, and I introduced this to you yesterday. A mini lesson is the time when your teacher is introducing something new to you. It is your teacher's turn to talk. The spotlight is only on them. You are listening and thinking about what your teacher is telling you. Okay, so we're going to try this again today. Here we go. All right, so this is a place value chart that you may have seen in 3rd grade. And the number in each place has the value of that place. So let's look at the chart. If you start on the right, we have the ones place, and then moving to the left, we have the tens place, the hundreds place, and the thousands place. So each digit or each number has the value of that place. So for example, the 4 in this number is in the thousands place, so it represents 4 thousands, or written in number form, standard form is 4,000. The 5 represents 5 hundreds, or 500. The 3 represents 3 tens, or 30, and the 2 represents 2 ones, or 2. So now we're about to expand that place value chart a little bit. Actually, hold on, we're going to look at the other forms really quickly. The standard form of that number is 4,532. Expanded form separates all those place values and adds them together, so you have 4,000 plus 500 plus 30 plus 2. There it is written out in word form, 4,532, and base 10. So you've got your 4 big 1,000 cubes, your 5 flats, or your 500s, your 3 rods for the 10s, and your 2 units for the 1s. Okay, now we're going to add more places to our place value chart. These places go to the left of the ones we already know, and they represent much bigger numbers. Now, if you notice, I put 2 red lines on this chart, and that is just a visual symbol for you, or a cue visually, that in between those place values is where you put a comma, right? So we have, starting from the right going to the left, 1s, 10s, hundreds. In front of the hundreds is a comma if you're writing out the number. Then you have thousands, and then these are our new places, the 10,000s, the 100,000s, and the millions, okay? And it's just the same as what you already know. We're just getting a little bigger. So again, the numerals are still going to have the value of the place that they are in, okay? So let's look at some examples. All right. In this number, you see a 1 in the 10,000s, a 3 in the thousands, a 7 in the hundreds, a 2 in the tens, and a 4 in the 1. So if we have this number in standard form, it is written like this: 1, 3, comma, 7, 2, 4. Okay, in expanded form, it is 10,000 because there is 1 10,000. There are 3 thousands and 700s, 2 tens, and 4 ones. If we put it in word form, this is how we say it or read it: 13,724. All right, and we don't usually use base 10 form for numbers that are this big. So you're going to see standard, expanded, and word form, but once we get into the 10,000s, we don't really use base 10. Okay,